Hi, welcome back to my series of podcasts on high performance, collaboration, and teamwork based on my book, Lessons from Mars. In an earlier episode, I talked about the idea of collaborating less and the incredible value that that promises. I learned about this from a team I worked with at Mars. There's a part of Mars Incorporated that operates retail stores. If you've ever been to Manhattan, you'll have seen the M&Ms store in Manhattan. There's one in Orlando. There's one in Las Vegas. That's the original one. That group has expanded a little bit so that they're now doing online retail as well. Have you ever seen the custom print M&Ms that people often have for special occasions? That group now, Mars Retail is called, handles all that, online and the bricks and mortar stuff. Well, it was a business that had been struggling, and they asked for my assistance. And so I came in, and I learned that they were trying to turn the business around. It just wasn't producing the kinds of profits that they needed to see. And they had a very, very ambitious plan, and it had made some significant commitments to Mars Corporate. And one of the things I was getting out of their conversation was they just had too much to do. They felt as if this team had 5 years of work to do in 2 years to deliver the results that were expected of them. And so I asked a really simple question. I said, if we look at all the work you've got, and I actually had them write down every single piece of work on a sticky note, spread that out on the wall, and let's ask, how much of that actually requires this team to do it, and how much doesn't? Well, that unlocks some amazing conversations. It turns out that a fraction of all those sticky notes actually needed to be worked by the entire team. Much of it could be done by individuals, and another considerable chunk of it could be done by small groups who didn't need to be involved with this core leadership team. It's amazing the sense of relief that brought to this team, simply knowing that there were only a few things that this senior team, who were really focused on the strategic issues of the business, there were only a few things they needed on their meeting agendas. They didn't need to review every blessed project, every initiative. They need to focus on a few key issues. And like I said earlier, that ability to discern where collaboration will actually create value. And that's the key here. Only collaborate where it adds clear value. That is, where the collaboration will create more value than simply the sum of everybody's individual effort, which is often what passes for teamwork, right? We add up everybody's work and we see what the number is. Only collaborate where that collaboration creates greater value than just adding up the individual work. That simple precept is going to give your team space and time and allow you to focus where you need to focus. So, for this podcast, we'll pause and come back and build on this idea in subsequent podcasts. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can contact me through my website, lessonsfrommars.net. That's lessonsfrommars.net.